Will it run? I don't know. I don't have high hopes for this one. At least not right off the bat. Anyway, what we have is a LUC John Deere power unit, late 30s, early 40s. And it's all there. Let's see if we get this hood up. This is not the original cover for it. But so a couple things here I've noticed. This thing's been out in the weather for decades. That is not the original carburetor. Might need a new belt. But it's locked up. I cannot get it to turn. So it depends on why it's locked up, if this thing could run easily or not. Gearbox turns okay, at least part of it. Ooh, and it's got clean oil. It's not over full, so that's a plus. That means there's going to be no water in the crankcase. That's some hope, actually. So no sign of condensation in the oil fill, so we're probably good there. Be interesting to see why it's locked up. I think I might pull the plugs out and take a look. No coolant, no fuel. Rust in the bottom of the tank, but it doesn't quite show it. But it's mostly there. I wish it had the original carburetor, but that may not be too hard to find. And then also, I have this one. This one's in much sadder shape. It was sunk pretty good down in the dirt. Unfortunately, somebody removed the magneto and left it open, so it rained in it for no telling how long. The crankcase is full of water. There is a spark plug missing, so that's full of water. So I do not have high hopes for this one, but that dipstick's frozen there. But anyway, maybe it's some parts. You know, if I need a governor or something, if it's not toast, yeah, you can definitely see some rust and signs of condensation in it. So that's to be expected when the magneto hole's wide open. It's got a potted plant in the air cleaner. Alright, let's see if it does anything. Alright, drug it inside where it's a little cooler. I did take the hood off of it, fiberglass hood. I don't know what that's off of, but it's not originally off of this. Got it on some dollies down there. So I'm going to try to pull the gas tank, get it out of the way, and see if I can pull a plug and look down in the cylinder. See how bad it is in there. And we'll go from there and decide whether we're going to go any further with it. Hit these with some WD-40 and hope that works out. Basically, I'm hoping I can get it to at least fire up and run, but I do want to restore it. If the oil was bad, I probably wouldn't try to fire it up, but the oil's so clean, I think I can safely do it. I will pull the drain plug to make sure there's no water in the bottom, but that all depends on how much water got in the cylinder and if we have any major stuck valves or stuck pistons. All right, what do we have for a fuel line that I got to get rid of? It's a piece of copper tubing that is very much makeshift, so we'll just cut it off. Alright. Gas tank has some suspect areas, but all in all, oh, there's a hole. If it's only a couple holes like that, I could patch it up. I imagine this is a hard tank to find. And we'll see. We'll play that by ear. Got a long way to go before I worry about that. Alright, next I'm going to remove this fuel tank mount, just so I have better access to the cylinder head. Alright. Next up, we'll pull some spark plugs. So I'm hoping these cylinders aren't full of water. Short term's not a big deal, but long term can definitely cause some issues. Oh, that's good and tight. That one's not too bad. I'll beat this other one up a little bit. Just some WD-40 and a little bit of vibration. There we go. Okay. Work it back and forth so WD-40 can go down there. Alright, we are good. Can't tell. Oh, that's not good. There's some rust in that cylinder. That one's showing me some signs too. Looks like to go any further, we're going to have to pull the head off. See what it looks like down there. This is definitely not going to be one you pump a little oil into and rock it back and forth. Wonder how many of these are going to break off. Head should be easy to get to at this point. Okay, that took a little bit. I'm almost afraid to do this. I don't know if I want to see it. As long as there's no gouged up cylinders, I'm okay with it. Holy crap. There's even ants in it. Wow. Still water in there. That is pretty bad. So we'll do a full teardown on this thing at some point, and if everything is good, restore it. If not, find a block. I need to check that other one out there. I'm sure it's not any better than this, with that one plug being left out. That's rough. Yeah, I'm sure the valves are all seized and everything. And the way the water probably got in was rain getting in through here and filling this up, overflowing. That's why the engine with the exhaust valve, or the side with the exhaust valve open, has the most water. Wow. I think I'll pull the head off that other one and see what it looks like. Crazy turn of events here. This one that was next to a lake forever without a spark plug is in better shape than the other one that was covered. That side's fine. There's no water there. That's just corrosion and rust from moisture in the air and condensation. This is the one that didn't have the plug, but still not as bad as that other one. So maybe I'll get pistons out of this. This block is probably no good. I don't know. We'll find out when I tear apart the other one. I'll start with that anyway. So back to this one. I was sopping the water out of it. I noticed it's full of carbon rust mud dirt. I don't know what this is, but there's a lot of it in there. Good times. Okay, so about the time I think I'm giving up, ran into something interesting. That sludge that was there protected the cylinder below that water ring. I mean, there's grooves and it's a little rough, but it's not real bad. And that sludge is also greasy. It was hard to wash off my hands, so I don't know. I'll clean this up best I can and see if I can get it to move, or maybe just start soaking it for a while. So maybe we can get this thing to turn. We'll see. Hopefully I get to come back and show you. Alright, this will be the last one. Alright, this will be the last section for this video. But basically, the block is pretty much toast unless I want to get it sleeved. See if I could turn on the light here. I can see in there good. Alright, notice right here, I cleaned it with the wire brush, wire wheel, and it is seriously pitted, very rough. Probably gonna have a fun time getting the piston out. I really won't know if the piston's any good until I try to get it out. This side, I was hoping they both looked like this, but this side's fine. Would be fine. But this particular cylinder apparently got a lot of water in it. Bet it's mainly because this exhaust valve's open. So rain getting in through here. And maybe this had an elbow on it at one time and it was catching rain and filling it up. I don't know, but it's definitely messed up. So at some point here, we'll have a teardown video on this thing. And I guess I'll go ahead and tear apart that other block and see what we can salvage and go from there. But I definitely want to restore it. It's just going to be a little more than I expected. So it might be a little bit. I have this hit and miss engine I'm dealing with at the moment. Look at that mess of parts and junk everywhere. So that'll definitely go first. Quick update here. I thought I was going to have to get a block, but I took apart this one that was next to the lake and full of water when I got it. And it's actually in great shape. I mean, there's no internal rust at all that I could tell. A couple of valves were seized, but I got those to free up. Knocked the pistons out, and the cylinders don't look halfway bad. Definitely better than another one, so I'm pretty sure I'll go with this block. Yeah. Pistons aren't horrible. The Babbitt seems to be in good shape on the rods. So yeah, now I wish I would have videoed taking this one apart, but I was just going to tear this one apart and video the other one. But I'll still make a video pulling the other one apart and seeing how it goes. Alright, this will probably be it for this video. See you on another engine.